Not the best day for SoFi stock today, guys, especially considering the fact that the stock market did pretty well across the board. Very well, actually, if you ask me. The Russell went up 0.5%, Dow went up 0.6%, the S&P went up 0.8%, and we had the NASDAQ up over 1.2%, and the VIX went down about 3%, and SoFi, get ready for this, guys, went down over 3%. So we're going to do an update here on the charts, talk about my thoughts, what I'm looking to do. And if you guys have been watching my channel over the past couple of weeks here, and especially over the past couple of days, this move right here should not surprise you. Let me know in the comments your thoughts. Hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and let's dive right into the video. And oh, by the way, follow me on X at Stocks Talk Stocks, link down below. I'm getting way more active on X, guys, so make sure to go follow me. And with that being said, let's dive into it. So again, SoFi went down over 3% on the day, down 21 cents, and it closed at $6.61 on the day. And a lot of the red came in the morning, really all pre-market we were selling off, downtrending, and once the markets opened, we went ballistic to the downside. Let's just put it that way. You guys can see we were at 690 in the pre-market today at the start of the pre-market, and we downtrended all day, or all pre-market rather, to about 675. So it wasn't a crazy drop at pre-market, but once the markets open, boom, we gapped down 20 cents like that in the span of 5 to 7 minutes. And you guys can see we did recover a bit out of that hole. Initially, if I pull the 5-day up and then pull the intraday up again, you guys can see we did recover a bit out of that hole, but we failed to break out of 675, which roughly was support all pre-market and a good chunk from Friday. If you guys remember, we held 675, 680 on Friday, so we gapped under it today. Right? We hit 656. We tried to break back out. You guys can see clearly a lot of resistance right here. Then we sold off for the rest of the day, closing down to about 660. We closed again down 3.15% on the day. So SoFi did not do well today at all, again, especially considering the fact that we had a green day across the board today. And if I pull up this 5-day, 5-minute, let me show you this. Now we're completely taking out the lows from last week. Not a good sign for the bulls, guys. Not a good sign for the bulls, especially in the short term. But for all the long-term bulls out there, this is music to our ears, right? We want to buy more at a lower price. Now we're getting there, guys. Now we're getting there. And if you didn't know, full disclosure, I started buying SoFi at, what was it, 680, then it ran up to about 770, pulled back again. This is when, yeah, look, 770, right? Pulled back again, and I added more at 692, and I'm looking to add even more, but I'm not adding quite yet here. I will be adding, though, if we do now really gap down to the lower sixes. And keep in mind, now we're still in the mid to high sixes technically, so I'm being patient. I'm waiting for that next leg down, which by the looks of the charts could be coming, right? Could be coming. Not guaranteed, of course, but I'm kind of banking on it, and that's where I'm looking to buy my next batch of shares. And here on the 20-day chart, guys, you can see we're now at a fresh low on this time frame. And let me pull up the 4-hour chart. You all probably remember that descending triangle we've covered. Now it's starting to slowly play out. We're not seeing a massive leg down yet, but you guys can see we have breached roughly 670. We hit 654 earlier today. So now we're starting to break under that support, which is not a good sign for the bulls in the short term. But again, long term, if you want to buy at lower prices, I'm not saying for sure to go do that. I'm saying in general, right, with stocks, when you see a stock go down, if you like the company, that's a good time to buy. Well, not all the time, but in your eyes, right, if you like a company, you see a stock going down, that's, kind of a time when you want to add a little bit or at least consider it, right? I'm not telling you to go buy SoFi, but in general here, that's kind of the psychology behind stocks. Well, actually, now that I think about it, a lot of people, when they see stocks on sale, they run the other way. So I guess it's kind of the opposite of what you notice at stores, or if your favorite pair of pants is on sale, right? You jump on that, right? But it's kind of interesting how it works, right? But either way, when you see a stock go down, to me, that's, a sign that it's worth looking deeper into. And look, we're, again, breaching that 650 or 670, 660 mark. and now we could be going for the lower sixes, which is where, again, like I said, I personally want to buy more. And I'm keeping this more as a smaller position. I'm not going to blow it up and make it my biggest position or anything like that. It's very well contained, small position. Like I said in my previous videos, I'm not sure if you guys caught this, but I look at my investments as, you have your core, whether that's ETFs, individual stocks that you really, really like, blue chip companies. For me, that's the case, right? Not saying I don't like SoFi. I like it, but it's way more risky than, let's say, a blue chip stock like Home Depot or Apple or something like that, whatever it may be. So for that reason, I don't make it a huge core position. It could get to that at one point, maybe. But for me, guys, the way I look at it is core positions, ETFs like VTI, for example, VOO, right? Individual stocks that are blue chip names that I want to hold for 5-10 years plus. For me, Google, right? Amazon, names like that. I own some other stocks as well, of course, a bunch of stocks. And, then I create other positions that are outside of the core, which is what I'd consider SoFi, other more speculative investments, if you will. Not saying that SoFi is completely, risky, balls to the wall type of an investment, but it's definitely riskier than, Apple or Amazon or, VTI for sure, which is an index fund. If you guys didn't know, it's an ETF that tracks the entire stock market in the U.S. So you guys get how I'm approaching this right here, this particular stock for me personally. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And by the way, if you have not gotten your free stocks yet for Moomoo, what are you doing? What are you waiting for? Use that link down below. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks right off the bat, each up to $2,000. And listen to this, guys, you also get a free share of SoFi stock on top of those 5 stocks, again, with just a $100 deposit. And if you want to up the ante a little bit, you might want to do that. You might want some more stocks. Fund your account with at least $1,000. On top of those 6 stocks, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 16 stocks, each up to $2,000, guys. So use that Moomoo link down below. And of course, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always, because without you, this channel will not be possible. It just will not be possible, right? So let me quickly show you now how the stock market did in general. Then we'll wrap up the video. So you guys can see now SPY is starting to break above 452. It did it, guys. It did it. Now we're breaking above the highs from the end of August, early mid-September, and now we're actually starting to fill the gap. I know it's crazy. I know we're overbought, but sometimes the stock market doesn't give a crap about the RSI or how overbought it is or whatever. It might just keep on going, which is why we have to wait for the confirmation of a reversal to the downside, which we honestly have not gotten any of that at any point in the past couple of weeks, to be honest. So this thing just keeps on trucking along. We broke 452, and now the next gap to fill to the upside, right, puts this thing at 460. We could maybe fill that gap to 460. Then we'll be just crazy overbought. But then again, who knows? Maybe momentum strong enough to actually plow right through 460 at that point, and we could be going up even higher. I think was it Oppenheimer? I think they think the stock market is going to go up. Or what the heck was the name? Oppenheimer? What the heck? I know I'm butchering that now. I'm pretty sure they were saying that the stock market, the S&P 500 in particular, could go up 18% by the end of the year or something like that, which is a crazy, crazy call, considering, geez, guys, 18%. And I think, at least if it wasn't by the end of the year, either way, let's just say it was by the end of the year. We have like 6 more weeks. That'd be unreal. 18% to the upside. In that case, we'll clearly break above 460, but who the heck knows, obviously, guys. But as of now, we're breaking 452. That's great. And triple Q, if I pull that up, is also obviously breaking out. We're above the highs from August. Now we just hit a fresh high at 391.41 on the day. This is as bullish as ever, and now we're $17 away from all-time highs being 408. Now we're at 491. Guys, we're almost there. We're a stone's throw away from all-time highs. This is a cup and handle, clear as day, right? So keep your eyes on these charts. Of course, we'll do more updates, so make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and that like button. You might as well follow me on X as well, at Stocks Talk Stocks, and I'll catch you guys later.